makes you just hope that everybody's all right, especially the firefighters, people living in that area.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, I was texting you yesterday,
Yeah.
you know, driving back from San Diego, and it was scary just to see that amount of smoke just from where we were on the 215, and just kind of knowing how extreme it is, and the lives already lost. It's very scary. So good news is rain is on the way. Unfortunately, I wish it would just be coming a little bit sooner. We do have this excessive heat warning. Again, this is continuing until Thursday now. This started last weekend. We still expect those temperatures to stay pretty warm across the region, unfortunately, until late this week. So unfortunately, that is not helping, again, the situation that we are seeing across Southern California. Fire after fire, it feels like we keep talking about every single day. So again, continue to stay safe out there as best you can. Like I said, good news is we are tracking a tropical cyclone coming close to our coast as we get into this weekend. So rain on the way. Counting down the days for that. There we go. We were frozen for a second. 113 outside right now in downtown Palm Springs. Again, winds coming from the east-southeast direction at 14 miles per hour. Here's a look at those, another look at those winds. Fortunately, not too extreme, so that is good as far as when we talk about those fire conditions. Strongest wind gusts right now looks to be in Palm Springs, again, at 14 miles per hour. Let's take a look at, again, that surface map for today. High-pressure system is still going to be parked over the Great Basin, again, through the end of this week. And then we will see, again, we'll talk about that cyclone as we get into that full forecast. Coming to our 3-day forecast, we're looking at 109 for Wednesday and Thursday later this week. And we will give you another update on those temperatures because these looks like Friday might be cooling down a little bit. We'll break down again more. We can expect that rain this weekend and that.
Want that extreme, but we know we could use that rain here.
Right.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
seems like we might have a chance of getting some, right?
I know, that's kind of like a preview. Maybe not that much rain, but yeah, they're in hurricane season. You know, we're in hurricane season as well. They're tracking, again, 2 tropical storms on the East Coast. We got this tropical storm K kind of moving her way up the southwest. And that's what we're tracking, again, for this weekend. So stand by on that rain, Tim and Olivia. Right now, we're taking a live look at the Walter Clark High 111 cam in Rancho Mirage. Not today, as far as that rain goes. Again, a clear day there out in the valley. They're here. I'm here now. I was on the coast. I'm here now, back in the valley. Clear conditions out there. Again, not seeing a lot of clouds, at least from this view. And calm winds, again, across our area today as well. Today's high, though, again, another warm day for us here in the valley. 114 for that high today. Again, typically those temperatures around 105, 106. Well above that today. Again, about 6 degrees away from the record-breaking number from 2020. It was 120 degrees. Good news is, though, we're starting to cool down. We'll talk about that in just a second. 98 up in the high desert at this hour. 108 at the base. Triple digits for the low desert. 102 at Banning, and then we're looking at 81 for Big Bear. Overnight tonight, again, temperatures still above average for those overnight temperatures. 88 for Palm Springs, 87 in Palm Desert. Dew points, again, we are dropping 55 for our Tuesday today. Those numbers will start to jump up, though, as we get into Friday with that tropical storm, like I said, that is making its way up the coast as we speak. For Wednesday, again, for tomorrow, high pressure system, again, still going to be parked over the Great Basin, continue to strengthen again through Thursday. We'll start to weaken Thursday, but it'll still bring that heat on Thursday. Going to be replaced, though, as we get into Friday and the weekend. So Wednesday still expected to be warm. Again, temperatures 106 to 110 both Wednesday and Thursday. And then we start to track Saturday. Again, take a look at Saturday, the difference, again, from what we have been seeing in this past week with that excessive heat. We're tracking this storm right here. Again, take a look at those temperatures. Is there triple digits on Saturday? I don't even see 87 to 91. I will take that. Here's a look at the North American model future precipitation. Again, this is going to take us a little bit in the future. Hopefully, we'll get to see a little bit of that rain moving in. Producer said 30 seconds, so we got to move quick. Friday, we are going to be moving up with that moisture. Again, as we get into Saturday, take a look at that moisture kind of moving up the area. We'll have to get into that as it more into the future, but that's showing Friday. Again, Friday night through Sunday morning. Here's what we could be tracking across the valley. Again, the desert floor could be 0.2 to 0.4 of an inch. Again, our mountains are receiving a half an inch of rain. Could even reach an inch of rain, again, for those mountains to the west of us. So we'll continue to track that system as we get into later this week. For now, covered our 7-day forecast. We're looking at 109 Wednesday and Thursday. Temperatures cooling. We're getting into September. 93 degrees for Friday. We're staying in the 90s through the weekend, just at triple digits.
Can't imagine a more beautiful thing.
He was all over social media.
He was. It's pretty sweet.
Great.
Happy to see him get the recognition he deserves. We'll We'll see percent contained, but maybe the conditions tonight will be a little better for them.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it's a hot day, but luckily, winds are down right now, so that's good. Unfortunately, those heat conditions aren't really calming down until later this week. We have some gusty winds to kind of round out the week, but good news is we do have rain this weekend. So we are tracking that excessive heat warning. This is going until Thursday. Again, those temperatures well above average for the entire region. So that is something that we are looking at. Obviously, again, this is including the entire region. I was driving home from San Diego yesterday. I saw that Hemet fire, definitely concerning even on the 215. So hope everyone is safe out there, but continue to be aware, again, what we're looking at with those temperatures. They are above average. Right now in downtown Palm Springs, again, 113 degrees. Again, winds coming from the southeast direction. Here's another look at those winds. Again, we still have winds coming from the south. It looks like winds from the southeast and the southwest. So southeast on the southeast end of the valley, west, again, near the pass. Strongest wind gusts at this hour looks to be in Palm Springs at 14 miles per hour. So not a huge concern. But again, as that system that we are tracking, Hurricane K, Category 1, as it continues to get closer, it'll pick up those winds a little bit, which can be a concern for those fires, but then we do have rain right on the other end of that. High pressure system going to be parked over the Great Basin, continue to strengthen as we get into later this week, starting the weekend as we get into Friday. Coming to our 3-day forecast for Wednesday, again, 109. Again, we'll stay in the 109, the triple digits for Thursday, but drop in the 90s as we get into Friday. We'll break down again what we can expect for the weekend and that rain and that full forecast coming up.
More than we are seeing in Hemet, I'm guessing. So hopefully that's a little helpful for the firefighters there.
Yeah, it's just a big concern because, like we said, we're really not getting those conditions that are, we don't have the gusty winds. It's not that dry, but it's not taking a lot at this point for that vegetation to burn because it is just so dry. We still have one of the driest years on record. So it's those hot temperatures. It's getting these going. So unfortunately, again, that's what we're seeing over Southern California. Luckily, rain is on the way. We're tracking a Hurricane K that is, again, just off the coast of Mexico. Going to develop probably into a Category 2, but will weaken as it gets closer to us. We are tracking that. We'll break that down in just a second. Right now, we're taking a live look at the Walter Clark High 111 cam in Rancho Mirage. Again, clear skies out there, at least from this view. More drier conditions than we saw last week. Again, around 55 for that humidity. I'll get back to those 2 points in just a second. 114 for the high today, so again, well above average. A hot day here in the valley. Again, I was on the coast this weekend. While it is a little bit cooler there, still very hot. Still fair, and maybe that's just because I'm also 9 months pregnant, but very warm across Southern California. Normally this time of year, again, around 105. We were 6 degrees away from that record-breaking number in 2020. It was 120 degrees. Here's those temps across the valley this hour. Mid-90s up in the high desert. Triple digits for the low desert. We're looking at 97 in Banning, 82 up in Big Bear. Overnight tonight, again, temperatures for overnight temperatures still above average, 88 is what we're looking at for Palm Springs. Dew points, like I said, we're 55 today. Those numbers will be jumping to 65 Wednesday, even more so as we get into Friday. So again, hopefully it'll help those conditions with a little bit more moisture in our atmosphere. Wednesday, again, high pressure system still parked over the Great Basin. That will stay anchored there again through Thursday, continue to strengthen. It'll start to weaken as we get into Thursday. So we're looking at, again, 106 to 110 Wednesday and Thursday, and then things start to cool. Take a look at this temperature drop for Saturday, 87 to 91. We're not in the triple digits for Saturday, if you can believe that. And here is what we are looking at. Let's take a look again. This is the GFS 700 millibars. So again, AKA 10,000 feet up in the troposphere, mid-level moisture. Right now, this is where we're tracking that hurricane. 11 o'clock tonight. As it gets into, again, tomorrow, developing into a Category 2. So again, winds right now about 85 miles per hour. Those will jump up to around 100 miles per hour as it is in a Category 2. Now, the temperatures of the ocean, again, are a little bit cooler, so that doesn't really fuel these hurricanes. Typically, they want warmer water. So this is going to start to break down into a Category 1. And now it is just a tropical storm as it gets closer to Southern California. So here's what we're looking at, North American model. It might not take us all the way into Saturday, but for Thursday, and you can see that moisture starting to move into Southern California. So this could be the first substantial rain we really see again, for Southern California as we look into this weekend. Here's what we're estimating to see rainfall estimates Friday night through Sunday morning. Again, up to 0.4 of an inch of rain for the desert floor. We're looking at, again, an inch of rain, again, to some of those mountains to the west of us, half an inch for Big Bear. So we're going to continue to track that as we get into the weekend following that system. But again, it could be some rain that we desperately need here in Southern California. Coming to our 7-day forecast, 109 Wednesday and Thursday. Temperatures dropping. Again, Friday, excessive heat warning going away. 93 for Friday. Again, chances of rain starting moving on Friday. Peaking on Saturday. We look at 90 for Saturday. Yeah, Olivia, it's still very hot out there. Like you said, 111 degrees in downtown Palm Springs at this hour. Again, luckily, winds still pretty light coming from the southeast direction. Humidity is at 11%. Now, real quick recap again, because we're talking about those fires, I want to talk about that rain that is to come. Here's one more look again at Hurricane Kay moving her way up the coast. Going to be a hurricane Category 2, as it continues northwest. It'll break down to a Category 1, just a tropical storm as it inches closer to Southern California. So here's what we're looking at for rainfall estimates again as we get into the weekend. Friday night, again, through Sunday morning. Half an inch possible, again, for Big Bear. We're looking to see some moisture finally on the desert floor. We're tracking that right now. Again, a half an inch, again, to the northeast of us and up to an inch of rain, again, for our mountains, again, to the southeast. Again, all of Southern California expecting to see some moisture, again, from that storm moving its way up the coast. Again, that is not until later this week. So we're looking forward to, again, seeing some moisture. For tomorrow, again, temperature is going to stay hot. Still under that excessive heat warning through Thursday, so 106 to 110 as we hit the middle of this work week. Here's a look at those highs for Wednesday. 109 for Palm Springs. We're looking at 106 for Indio, 104 for 29 Palms, and up in Big Bear, 84 degrees. Comfort 3-day forecast, again, we'll stay in the triple digits Wednesday and Thursday, drop into the 90s. Cooler temperatures going to be consistent Friday throughout the rest of the weekend into next week. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
I don't care for pumpkin pie, pumpkin spice, pumpkin nothing. Yeah.
Ooh, now pumpkin pie. Save it for us.
All right, more from me and Olivia.
We'll see you guys at 11.